and New Orleans could take a direct hit. So now let's bring in Molly Thomas, who's tracking the hurricane for us today. So Molly, is it possible that New Orleans would be prepared to take that direct hit?
Yes, so officials are trying to figure that out. Residents are trying to get ready, stocking up on supplies and doing what they can. 1,300 National Guard troops are in the state ahead of this storm. And, you know, the bigger question, Arthi, is are the pumps going to work? So in August, the drainage system actually had major issues going on in that state. Some pumps were not working at all. Some turbines that provide power were also down. And in some cases, there weren't even enough people to man the system. So the state did a complete upgrade. They said that they should be more prepared. The question now is if they are ready for a Category 1 hurricane. We will just have to wait and see about that. So let's take a look at where exactly this hurricane is heading. Right now, it is moving into the Gulf of Mexico, and it will travel north towards Louisiana by early Sunday morning. Now, you will see as it moves north, it actually downgrades to a tropical storm and then down to a depression. That just means that the wind speeds are lessening as it goes. But right now, that is not the case. It is on the bottom part of your screen there. Hurricane Nate packing a punch as it moves, 130-kilometer winds as it goes. Hurricane waves about 6 meters tall. That is 4 times my height. And hurricane warnings have been issued for parts of Louisiana, for Mississippi and Alabama right now. And, you know, the good news, the mayor of New Orleans says they are doing as much as they can to prepare. They have been talking to their residents all week, but there is a little bit of concern about that aftermath. Take a listen.
Our greatest threats, though, from this particular storm, because everyone is different, is not necessarily rain, but strong winds and storm surge. We can see serious tropical storm force winds between 30 to 80 miles per hour starting on Saturday.
And there's major preparations underway. Of course, people tying down their boats, getting food and water, stocking up on gas. Remember, Arthi, this is a state devastated by Hurricane Katrina 12 years ago. Almost 2,000 people lost their lives, hundreds of thousands of people displaced, $100 billion in damage, right? These are people that have gone through devastation. They know what that's like. So the New Orleans mayor has put in a mandatory evacuation order for certain communities. He also has a curfew tonight, 6 p.m. Everyone is supposed to be indoors.
Now, Molly, as this hurricane starts going towards the U.S. Gulf Coast, we know that it's already sort of claimed lives, more than 20 in Central America. What do we know about that?
So Costa Rica, Nicaragua, and Honduras are the worst hit areas. And it's not just lost lives, it's people missing, Arthi. So right now, there's families that are trudging through the water that are going through some of these areas that you see on your screen, trying to find their missing loved ones. Nicaragua, we know rivers are severely swollen. Authorities have said there that the whole country is on alert right now because of landslides, possible mudslides in that country. So that's a worry. 2 health officials in that country were swept away in a flooded canal. Costa Rica in a scramble mode. There's 5,000 people in emergency shelters right now because of the storm. In Honduras, 3 people are dead there and 3 are still missing. And officials actually expect rain to still come. So unfortunately, these are countries that, very poor countries, Arthi, do not have the infrastructure in place, right, to deal with this kind of thing. And unfortunately, the rain is still coming.
Thanks for this, Molly.
Thank you.